What's going on, Clash Crashers? Rocky here today, and today you're gonna notice that my audio does not sync up with the camera. The reason behind that is my OBS, my recording software, decided for some reason not to capture my microphone. My microphone was not muted. I had checked that, everything was good, but for some reason I did not capture my microphone. So I'm gonna have to just kind of dub over this, and hopefully you guys don't hate it too much. It'll be like an outtake episode. But we got max golems, and I can't really just go back and re-record this because I used the book on the golems. So we're also be getting the max freeze spell today. As you can kind of see here, I'm showing off the max freeze spell. We're also going to be getting the max golems. We have the book of fighting, so we'll get the max golems, and then we'll upgrade the max freeze spell. You'll notice that we got tons of gold there, tons of elixir, but we need just a little bit more dark elixir on this one. So if you guys are pumped up for today's episode, we're going to be doing some clone Lalo farming. Make sure you guys leave a like on the video and subscribe, and turn on those notifications if you haven't done so already. Oh, I can't believe I did this one, guys. Honestly, I cannot believe it. So here we're showing off the clone Lalo army. I'm kind of just commentating as I go. We're using 2 clone spells to get the clone balloons out in front of our regular balloons. This does cost us a little bit of elixir, but it's actually not too expensive. I put the warden on air, and it helps out quite a bit. I'm not sure what I was saying at this point. You could try to read my lips and maybe try to caption and meme my lips of what I'm saying, but that's the battle plan, guys. We get the nice little bonus up there in Titans League, how I'm explaining right here. But I'm going to go ahead. We're going to switch over to the progress base here in a second. Spend some of that gold. We're going to waste a little bit of elixir. Not too much. Just a little bit of elixir. And we'll be right back at it here in a quick second, guys. All right. So you can see here we're at the progress base. Talking about how we got a couple of our archer towers maxed out. And I want to get the rest of the archer towers maxed up. I actually started moving them over, and I was like, we'll just leave them over here because it's no big deal anyways. Let's just leave them all over on this side. We're going to spend all that gold to get these lovely archer towers going up because they cost 9.5 million gold. So let's go ahead and upgrade one of them. It takes 10 days. We got a lot of defenses still to go. We got all those cannons. We got our mortars. We got bomb towers. We got tons of defenses to go yet to upgrade, so we're a little bit ahead on offense. I do want to get my king going up, but I thought this was a good time to go ahead and get the golems up, and then we'll, work on getting the king up to level 50 right after this. So we're going to go ahead and get that archer tower going up real soon here. We just got one more after this one. 2 total archer towers left, and they will be max level 15, which I really like those level 15 ones. So here we go, guys. We're going to go ahead and upgrade that using some of this lovely gold so we're not wasting it all completely. And bam, we're going to have a level 15 archer tower going up. Man, I delay quite a bit. There we go, guys. All right, so let's go ahead. I think we're going to go out, hit the first clone Lalo. I'm going to talk about the basics of the attack. I don't think I'm going to commentate everything, I don't know, but we'll be back at it here in a few seconds. All right, guys, so we found a maxed 11 with 6,000 dark elixir on this base right away, and I was asking you guys how many raids you thought it would take me to get up to the 200,000 dark elixir. So if you guys want to guess without skipping ahead, let me know. But this was an absolute monster. So basically with the clone Lalo, what we're going to do is we're going to throw down a line of balloons, just like basic Loonian. We're going to get our Lava Hounds going in, we're going to get some minions going in, and then we're going to haste on the edges, get our warden up the center, and then we'll rage up the center, and then we'll also throw in our clone spells to kind of lead the balloons. So I'm not going to be commentating every single attack on this one, I think, so there's going to be a couple of quiet attacks. But this was a good one to get us started. It was a super max 11, which you don't see those too often, but we get a ton of loot from this one. So that's kind of the basics of it, guys. Clone those clone the balloons rather out in front of everything and let them get at it. I'm gonna let you guys just kind of watch the rest of this. It was a live attack at the time, but for now, I guess for me watching it, it's kind of a replay. So I'm gonna let you guys watch this one, and then I'll get right back with you here in a minute. Alright guys, for this one, I found a Town Hall 10 with almost 5,000 Dark Elixir, so I couldn't pass that up. And this is actually a really nice find, but you'll notice after this raid, I spend all the Dark Elixir and then don't have any left. So what we have to do is we end up switching to the Miner raid because, well, miners use little to no Dark Elixir. And this army does use a little bit of a Dark Elixir, about 1,100. And I kind of explained at the beginning of this video that in Titans League we get tons of Dark Elixir in our bonus. We get a 2,000 bonus, but you kind of see here we're going to go ahead and clone those balloons, throw them out in front. That sweeper does kind of work us over a little bit, but we end up getting through it. The queen, we poison her just to try to slow her down. Our Lava Hound's over there on the right side, and we're just going to absolutely wreck through this Town Hall 10. I was trying to use no heroes, but my warden ends up getting taken out here. But it was alright. This is a super solid raid. The clone Lalo has been really fun. We get to clone 40 spots, so that means we get to clone a total of 16 balloons with 2 clone spells. So it works out really well. It's a fun time. And this attack has been growing on me, guys. I'm not going to lie. It's a little bit, you know, more Dark Elixir expensive than using just miners or Queen Walk miners, which we use later. But it is still a very fun attack. I love using different attacks just because they're so much fun and so different. So what's going to happen here is we're going to go ahead and finish this raid off, and then we're going to go ahead and be able to get our upgrades going right after this. You're going to see the enemy queen snipe out our warden. Our poor little baby warden. He tried so hard. But we're going to go ahead and get that 3-star without having to use our king and queen, which is a lovely attack. Oh, baby, a triple with 4,700 Dark Elixir plus that nice 2k bonus right there. So you see we get our star bonus, which is enough to put us over the top for the Dark Elixir in 2 raids. You see how pumped I am because I got that in 2 raids. I'm such a nerd sometimes. Watching this is like, it's kind of cringe. I don't know, man. That's kind of funny watching this after the fact. But so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get those golems in the lab. I want to make sure that I have that book of fighting. You know, I don't want to mess this one up because, you know, I already messed up the audio. Way to go, Bash. But we're going to go ahead and use that book of fighting to get the golem upgrade done, and then we'll get the book, the freeze spell going right after that. So here we go, guys. We're going to get that golem upgrade going right here. A nice little buff. They don't get too much crazy stuff, but it is nice, and the art changes, and they get that lovely art with those little stalagmites on the back of their back or something like that. So we're going to go ahead and use our book of fighting to finish that baby off. Because why would we wait? We got Book of Fighting. Let's go. Book of Fighting to finish the level 7 golems. And then, so we're not wasting more elixir because we already wasted some. And I'm sure someone in the comment sections has already commented, why are you wasting so much elixir? I got it, bro. Don't worry. So we'll go ahead and get that free spell that I'm never going to use maxed up. But that's our last elixir upgrade. And that's a good time. I just want those little lovely flaming numbers on there because I think that looks so cool in your profile when all the numbers and heroes and everything. Oh, it's so beautiful. So we'll go ahead and get that going. A nice little upgrade there. And here's where I realize, oh no, I didn't train an army and I don't have any Dark Elixir. So I have to switch to miners. So that's what we end up doing because I'm a bozo and forgot to train an army. We switched to miners right here. So technically we were a little bit short. But it's not that big of a deal. So we'll go ahead and switch up to Queen Walk Miners and use that for a couple raids to finish off the video, guys. Alright, so hopefully you guys are still with me on this one. We find a 5,000 Dark Elixir raid, and my phone goes off while I'm recording. This is just such a mess. I apologize, guys. I really do. But also, we're going to try getting a mobile PUBG video out. The new map came out, so I'm going to try to get a video out for that. Where we played our first match on the new map. So we're going to go ahead and get our Queen Walk going right here. She's going to walk down this side and just start working on some of these defenses. I want to be nice and patient on her, and that's what I'm kind of saying here, is I want to be nice and patient so she works her way all the way down to that other Dark Elixir drill. Then we're going to have our King and Valkyries go in at the top of the base, and then we'll send our miners in, and we're just going to absolutely wreck through this one. It does a good job. I mean, the Queen Walk Miners is one of my favorite strategies right now for Dark Elixir farming, just because it uses pretty much 0 Dark Elixir. The only Dark Elixir is that poison spell, which is like, what, 140, 180, which is super cheap. I mean, if that's as much as we're using, we're gonna be super profitable on all that. So you'll see the miners go in here. We're gonna just rage and heal and keep them all going through there, use the warden's ability and whatnot. I'm gonna go ahead and let this one play out. I don't want to bore you guys with my overlapping commentary. It's kind of weird. Honestly, this is awkward. Hopefully you guys, I don't know, hopefully you guys don't hate today's video too much, and hopefully you understand I couldn't just toss this recording. Like, this is a huge step for max golems and max free spells. So I'll let this one play out, and then we'll be back with the last raid, guys. All right, guys, this is going to be our final raid. Another huge raid. I mean, we're finding tons of loot up here in the Titans League, and the Queen Walk Miners and the Clone Lala working really well to get that finished up for me. So I don't mind using this strategy at all over the Clone Lalo, rather, because it is a little bit cheaper on the Dark Elixir. But I was trying to have a little bit of fun with the Clone Lalo and get the max clone spell on the last video. Since I forgot to do it on the video, I went ahead and maxed that baby out. But I feel like Clone is a spell that really doesn't get any kind of attention, so I figured, you know, Clone Lala will bring a little bit of attention to it, and we'll have some fun. We do see a clan castle get pulled out here, a dragon with 3 balloons, and I missed the poison because I thought the dragon and balloons were going down towards that miner that I put on that drill, but they go over to the queen. Luckily, our queen goes ahead, takes them out with the rage, and she's good there. The queen's gonna walk a little bit. We're gonna hit her ability here in a few. We have the miners going up through the center of the base, and we're gonna get right into that Dark Elixir drill, right into the center of the base, guys. You kind of see that. I mean, pretty basic stuff with the Queen Walk Miners. If you're at Town Hall 10 or 11, this is pretty essential, and we're gonna be working on that on our Town Hall 10 really soon, as far as getting Queen Walk Miners working really well and using that to farm some Dark Elixir. But we have to finish upgrading and unlocking the miners. So there you see the Town Hall falls, and we have miners in the core. I got them nice and healed up through that Eagle and through the King so that they can go ahead and finish this baby off, get that Dark Elixir in the core of the base, and then we're just going to go ahead and hop out shortly after that because, I don't know, why wouldn't we? So lovely, easy raid there, guys. I mean, we're not doing anything crazy. The miners just go in, do what they're supposed to, and we're usually pretty fine with all that lovely stuff there. So nice little solid raid, as you'll kind of see here. 5,900 Dark Elixir, 2,000 in our bonus, so almost an 8,000 total raid of Dark Elixir, plus those lovely bonuses helping us on gold and elixir since we're not wasting the elixir anymore. I'm sure people got mad that the elixir was being wasted, but that's what we did today, guys. We got those max golems up. We got the max freeze spell that I'm never going to use. I just wanted it up, guys. I just wanted to get it up. And then, you know, good times. I wanted to see what that max golem looked like. He is beautiful. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on those notifications, and leave a like on the video if you haven't done so already. You can see here, I just really want to see that max golem by himself. Because it's good times, right? And max beautiful golem. Oh yeah, he's so lovely. You can see how excited I am. Oh my god, it's a max golem. I've never seen one of those before. I'm clashy bashy. Alright guys, thanks so much for bearing with me today. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys have a great day. Keep on clash bashing.